Oh jeez. YouTube, it's ya boy, B3, back with yet another movie reaction review! I saw it, the film we've all been waiting for, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Holy shit. This film was everything I have wanted from the franchise for the past 15 years. Ever since Godzilla Final Wars came out, I have been waiting for the Godzilla movie that would hit my G-spot pun in more ways than one. Because Final Wars was disappointing to me. Not a big fan. Then we went 10 years without. And then we got G14, which I liked. I quite liked G14. However, it didn't give me the monster. It didn't give me the monster brawl I wanted. I thought it had enough monster action. Didn't give me the monster brawl I wanted. Then we had Shin Godzilla. Fantastic film. One of my favorite films of all time. Probably one of the best Godzilla films ever. Maybe second or third best, for real. But didn't have that monster brawl. Yet again, 3 anime movies, 2 without other monsters, and 1 with a really shitty fight. In so many years, I haven't gotten the monster fights I've wanted, even if the movies were good. But, buckle up, motherfuckers. Because we got a goddamn good movie with a lot of fucking monster action. They just focused on the big 4 from Toho. So, the original monsters didn't play a big role, and I thought that was good. It helped the story a lot. It didn't bog the movie down with too many monsters, which is also possible. I thought it had a perfect balance between human characters and monster action. I thought it had the perfect balance. I really, really did. I was actually expecting a little too much monster action. I was expecting too much. But it wasn't too much. I don't think it was at all. There's going to be spoilers in this review, by the way. I didn't think it had too much monster action. I thought it was a good balance. I didn't think the human story was bad. I predicted the human story pretty well. I figured the eco-terrorists. I called that the woman would be an eco-terrorist as well. I called that. Whew. There's so much going on in this movie. We have, and it played a lot to Godzilla fans. It had a lot of Godzilla lore stuff in it. Here's a crazy thing. Ghidorah is from space in this movie. Yeah, he's been on Earth for thousands of years, but he is from space. He's an invasive species. He's not supposed to be on our planet. He's an invasive species of Titan, which I thought was really cool. And like, he called all these monsters, and the monsters like bowed to Ghidorah, and I was like, holy shit, because Ghidorah kicked Rodan's ass, and then Rodan legit bowed to Ghidorah to be like submissive, and I was like, whoa, holy shit. And then Ghidorah had new powers. This Wolverine-level healing factor, which was incredible. Dude could survive anything. And then he had this big Shin Godzilla-like lightning that shot out of his whole body and his wings and stuff. And that was awesome. And then, let's talk about my boy Rodan. For all of Rodan's existence, my favorite look for him has been his original 1956 look. I have never thought there was a Rodan look that topped it until today. Seeing this new Magma Rodan on screen, he looks beautiful. Oh my god, I cannot wait for his NECA, dude. Because, I'm getting those NECA figs. I got one of the NECA monster figures right here for this movie, and I'll be reviewing that soon on the Godzilla and G&G Channel. Holy crap! So Rodan was super cool, and he actually turned out to be a villain monster in the movie and not one of the heroes. I thought all 3 of them would gang up on Ghidorah, but they did not. Mothra was a hero, of course. She is Mothra. She was a very gentle soul. She kicked ass, too. She kicked ass! She beat the shit out of Rodan. Have you seen that gif of her just slapping Rodan? She had a bunch of cool powers too. Normally she doesn't keep her web shooting powers in her moth form, but she did. She had like a very vicious stinger. She had the godlight. So cool. And then Godzilla made bigger, made him look a bit more traditional. He did go burning. The fans were correct. The toys did spoil it. He went burning. Burning Godzilla. Faux show. And he was so powerful. You know that nuclear like pulse attack he had in the Heisei era that we've barely ever seen since? He uses that in this movie and it's super cool. I haven't seen that attack in so long. So long. They talk about Kong a lot in this movie. Kong and Skull Island are mentioned multiple times. The credits, you know how the credits have all these documents in them that show things. Another spoiler alert, Mothra does die in this movie. I was hoping she would survive, but she does die. But then a Mothra egg is found during the credits. We see an article about Mothra egg found or whatever. So they can have another Mothra whenever they want, because they found a Mothra egg confirmed in the credits. Oh, and I'm actually relatively close to Stone Island, Georgia right now. Stone Mountain, Georgia, I'm sorry. Stone Mountain, Georgia right now, and apparently there is a kaiju sleeping under Stone Mountain, Georgia, so that's really crazy. I'm in Conyers, Georgia right now. Holy shit, this movie, dude. This is going to be a long review. So it's all about who's going to become the king, who's the alpha. Is it going to be a monster that wants to destroy humans, or is it going to be a monster that wants to coexist with humans? Godzilla, of course, becomes the king in the end of this beautiful shot of all the new original Titans, like, bowing to him. There's, like, a new Muto. There's this cool, like, mammoth ape thing with big tusks. There's, this really Lovecraftian-looking spider monster. I can't wait to see more of them. They're really cool. And then there was that monster, that mountain monster from the trailer, which we don't get too good of a look at. We see a decent look at its head on a monitor screen and some stuff. But we don't get too good of a look at it. So many monsters, dude. So many monsters. But it wasn't too bogged down with monsters like I thought it would be. I thought it was well balanced. Critics, like professional film critics, have been saying that the movie is not well balanced. It has too much monster action and not enough human drama. But the same motherfuckers complained about Godzilla 14 having too much human drama and not enough monster action. What do you fucking want? People complained about not having enough monster action, and then in the sequel, they gave viewers exactly what they wanted. More monster action, and it was dope. Godzilla versus Ghidorah. Ghidorah versus Rodan. Mothra versus Ghidorah. Mothra versus Rodan. It was so awesome. Ghidorah was frightening, a frightening creature with frightening power. And let's talk about the after credits scene. I thought the after credits scene would be about Kong, because I heard there was an after credits scene. I thought it would be about Kong for sure. It's not about Kong. It's about the eco-terrorists getting the severed head of King Ghidorah. Do I smell Mecha King Ghidorah in the future, perhaps? Do I smell Mecha King Ghidorah in the fucking future, anybody? Holy shit! So, a possible Mecha King Ghidorah, or a new Ghidorah that's like some kind of genetic monster they make. I'm feeling like Mecha KG. I think that would be rad, because Legendary has said they want to make many more Godzilla movies, and they don't want the MonsterVerse to end after Godzilla vs. Kong, like many of us thought it was going to. And people were cheering during this movie in the theaters. Even the children knew to stay quiet during the movie, and then the cheer after. This was exactly what I wanted. Everything I've wanted from a Godzilla movie since it went on hiatus in 2004. Just awesome. And I thought the acting was good. I thought the CGI was good. I've been complaining about CGI in many films recently. I thought the CGI in this movie was dope. I thought the way Godzilla finished off Ghidorah was really weird. that's a bit of a complaint that I have. Lots of you might think it was awesome, and maybe it was, but it did not hit my notes. I thought it was so weird. But I did love when Godzilla just like crushed his chest and all the lightning shot out of his body. That was awesome. Holy shit, this movie was dope. I want to see more of these new kaiju. Cannot wait for that. Oh, it's a Mr. Motorcycle Man. But that's it for this review. It's already been almost 10.5 minutes. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. Go see Godzilla, King of the Monsters if you haven't already. And I'll see you all later.